Happy Valentine's Day.
Whoa. Happy Valentine's Day.
This is so if you to the listener, our video shot is very good right now. I really like how we have it framed.
Me too. I like that you can mostly see me.
Yep. So, here's the thing, guys. Listen up.
Sorry, I just got to cross my legs to be more comfortable.
Okay, sure. Listen up. We are watching... No, stay. Be comfortable.
No, it's actually not that comfortable.
Okay. We're immediately breaking the rules. We were going to watch...
One time.
A series... No, we were going to watch Scream, the series. And then we stopped. And then we were going to watch Tom Hanks movies in order. And we're not
In a certain order.
In a certain order. But we're not going to watch them in that order now.
Okay. Listen. Mm-hmm. Listen up.
Okay.
We watched the first of our series of Tom Hanks movies.
I wasn't listening.
Castaway. I'm talking to them now.
Okay.
We watched Castaway. We decided we were going to zigzag, go back one from there, go forward one, back, forward, until we got to the end. But it's Valentine's Day, and we want to watch a rom-com.
Yeah.
And so we're going to pull out Tom Hanks rom-com, Sleepless in Seattle, and we're going to watch that, and then we'll go back to zigzagging.
Yes.
It's just the one, it's a one-time thing.
We're taking our sweet, sweet time to get to Road to Perdition. That's for sure.
We really are.
The Road to Perdition is long.
And you want to know what happens in my brain that's so terrible, and I know that you know this about me, but it's the more we talk about needing to watch Road to Perdition and the more we don't do it, the less I want to watch it. I'm like, at this point, I feel not interested at all in watching Road to Perdition, even though I'm sure it's great.
It's good. I don't remember if it's great or not.
Oh, man. Well, that makes me... Now I really don't want to watch... Like, I'm just, like, not excited to watch Road to Perdition. And we've been watching a show that I have been enjoying. It's not, like, the best show I've ever seen, but I have been enjoying it to the point where I want to watch the next episode. And so I'm like, I want to watch Road to Perdition, this movie that if I wanted to watch it, I would have watched it already? Mm-hmm. Or do I want to watch the show that I'm enjoying?
The morning show.
I'm never going to pick Road to Perdition.
And I'm watching Succession and Peacemaker, and I feel like I'm watching something else that I'm forgetting about. I'm watching the morning show with you. Oh yeah, our kid. Right.
Yeah, you do. We both kind of trade off watching our kid.
I want to say Amy.
Ida.
Okay, yes, Ida. Anywho, we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. And I'm sorry if you decided, oh good, they're gonna watch it in this order. Now I'm gonna watch them with them, and you watched Road to Perdition.
Why didn't you watch Sleepless in Seattle?
Come on, you knew Valentine's Day was coming up.
Come on, guys.
You knew that China had already seen You Got Mail, so we decided on Sleepless in Seattle as the rom-com because she hasn't seen that one.
Come on, guys.
I've seen both.
I can't believe I haven't seen Sleepless in Seattle.
We'll start watching it and maybe you'll remember that you have seen it.
Well, that is a strong possibility. I'm not going to lie to you right now.
I think You've Got Mail, I've often told people that movie was like a guilty pleasure of mine. Mm-hmm. And now I don't even think of it. I don't even believe in guilty pleasures.
No,
it's just a pleasure.
It's just a
that
pleasure.
Movie. But Sleepless in Seattle, I've seen less times, and I don't.
Fewer.
I've seen it a decreased amount of times, and I don't remember it as well. I remember really liking it. Maybe even more than You've Got Mail. I don't know. They're both Nora Ephron movies. They're both Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan movies. And then there's... And they're both... They pull up the heartstrings. But Sleepless in Seattle, it might just be... They're younger. So, and I like younger people better than older people. So...
Yeah. Which is why you spend all your time with a 4-year-old.
Exactly. Agnes? What's her name?
Ava.
Okay, Ava. Right. Ava. Anywho.
Some people are going to think that our kid's name is actually Ava because people misunderstand Ada and Ava.
Oh, Ada. That's her name.
Yeah. Oh, that's
okay.
right.
Yeah, all right. Ada. So, we're going to watch...
Some people think your name is Greg. Even in the comments, sometimes people will be like, that Greg, he's so good.
Yeah, that's my life. Actually, it's weirdly a thing that happens pretty often. It might be just because of the way I say my name and I mumble.
Greg.
Hey, my name's Ron. I go to Starbucks and I say, hey, my name is Ron. And often I get Frank. People think my name is Frank.
Frank. Yeah. I feel like I've been with you before when someone thought your name was Frank. I think maybe at Starbucks.
Yeah. So
Frank.
Anyway,
that's my grandfather's name.
Let's watch the quintessential rom-com, Sleepless in Seattle, starring Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. Let's watch it. Ready?
I kind of zoned out, and I almost missed that you said Frank's.
You often zone out when I talk? Okay, let's watch it. What a perfect Valentine's Day movie. I didn't even remember that the crucial moment happens on Valentine's Day.
I also didn't remember that because I've never seen this movie before.
You really need to work on your memory.
Yeah, I know. Although I had seen that end bit where they went to the Empire State Building.
We're going to spoil it, by the way, everybody.
We are always going to spoil the movies. We're always going to spoil them.
Well, not always. We didn't spoil Scream.
Yeah, you were really insistent about that. But all the Tom Hanks movies, I don't want to have to watch myself. People know that we're doing it. It's Tom Hanks movie.
Look, Meg Ryan turns out to be an alien in Sleepless in Seattle.
Yes, and then she destroys the Empire State Building at the end.
Yeah. And Tom Hanks was dead the whole time. And...
Talk about spoiling movies.
Yeah. Anywho... did you like it?
I thought it was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about it that if I were to compare it to You've Got Mail, Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan aren't even together the whole movie.
No, they're not.
This is supposed to be a Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan rom-com. But it's like a Tom Hanks tragedy and a Meg Ryan rom-com. Is basically what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I do wish that there was more of them together. Because they're so good together. But, whatever.
We'll get that in Joe Versus the Volcano. Okay. And You've Got Mail.
Okay. Not great, not like the best movie to watch if you've got, perhaps, for example, anxiety about, like, death and, like, being a parent and stuff.
That rules out a lot of movies.
Yeah, but this one was particularly...
True.
Triggering. If you'll allow.
Okay, I guess I'll allow. I'll allow you to be triggered. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like a little...
It's sad.
That was a less fun aspect of the movie. Frankly. But it was fine. And, but I am looking forward to watching one where a mother doesn't die tragically.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things in the movie Toy Story is a mother doesn't die tragically in it.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
It's one of my favorite parts of that movie.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That's how we know we watched a movie for this podcast.
Yep. You should have a yawn. We should have a yawn moment for you every episode.
I think that is guaranteed to happen. We don't even have to try. I think I have yawned in every one of these that we've ever done. I would be shocked if, like, out of all the 25 Christmas movies, well, we didn't end up watching 25, but I would be shocked if I didn't yawn in at least every single one of them at least once.
Ask me if you can yawn.
Can I yawn?
If yawn to. Oh, another thing, this movie is a star-studded cast. It had Rosie O'Donnell. It had David Hyde Pierce, Niles from Frasier. It had Rita Wilson, who was actually Tom Hanks's wife during the filming of it. They were already married.
Oh, they were? I was wondering.
She plays his sister. Mm-hmm. The dad in Alias, he's in this? I don't remember. Bill Pullman is in this?
Yeah, Bill Pullman isn't the dad in Alias.
No.
Who's the dad in Alias?
His name is the dad in Alias. I've seen him in lots of things, actually.
Which character in this was he?
Oh, he was his friend in Seattle. Rita Wilson's husband.
Oh, yeah. That guy from Titanic.
Yeah, I don't even remember him in Titanic, but yeah.
Oh, he's the guy who built the ship.
Oh, yeah, okay, good for him. Good for him. Yeah.
He had a full life.
Yeah, and there's more that I can't remember in this. There's
what else was he in? He was in something where he was like, oh, he was in Legally Blonde.
He was in Legally Blonde. I think he was also in Schitt's Creek, and I think he was also in he might have been in Sicario. I just watched Sicario.
I've never seen Sicario, but who was he in Schitt's Creek?
He was the old actor friend of the mom.
Moira?
Yeah, and I wonder what his name is. Let's never find out.
We'll never find out.
Let's talk about him more than anything else.
Okay.
About this movie.
Okay.
And never mention his name ever again. Let's never even talk about him again after this episode.
Okay. In our lives too, or just in the podcast?
Because I remember watching Alias with you and seeing that dude as the dad. This is a long time ago when we watched this show. As the dad. And I was like, he seems like he's been an actor forever. He seems like an old school actor, and I've never seen him before. Turns out I have seen him before in Sleepless in Seattle, and probably other things. He crops up everywhere now to me. Yeah. Old, new movies, whatever. And shows.
I can't believe that you wouldn't first think of Titanic. I guess you probably haven't seen Titanic as much as I have.
I haven't seen it since seeing Alias, so I'm not going to be like, hey, that guy.
I don't know for sure that I've seen it since seeing Alias, but I've watched it a lot.
Yeah.
How many times would you say you've seen Titanic?
3, maybe.
Really?
2 or 3.
Oh my gosh.
It's long.
I bet when I was a kid, well, first of all, I saw it in the theater, and then we had it on VHS. It was 2 separate tapes. And I bet that there were times that I watched it 3 times in 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's not surprising to me about you.
I was in love with Leonardo DiCaprio, though.
Oh.
Extremely smitten with him as a child.
Okay. All right. So, I'm glad we watched Titanic, and it was very good.
Titanic is so good, and I enjoyed
Tom
watching
Hanks
it.
Movie ever.
Yep. At the end, when they crash the ship into the Empire State Building. Whew,
yeah.
Gets me every time.
Yeah. Anywho, there's a very cordial breakup. Bill Pullman is the boyfriend of Meg Ryan, fiance, and he has got a lot of allergies, and he's sick all the time.
I mean, he's really made out to be like this disaster of a man, but he just he has allergies. He has a lot of allergies, environmental and food allergies. I'm allergic to tree nuts. He needs a lot of tissues. He uses nasal spray. He sleeps with a humidifier next to him. He's doing fine. Yeah. He is not.
When he's out in the world, he seems like nothing's wrong.
A very normal person.
Yeah.
And he's made out to seem all dull and predictable and high maintenance.
Yeah.
And he's a perfectly nice guy.
Yeah.
As evidenced by his reaction to when Meg Ryan is like, oh, cool, happy Valentine's Day. You just bought this $200 bottle of champagne and we're on this beautiful date and we're looking at the Empire State Building. I'm in love with this guy who I heard on a radio show. Yeah. And I'm going to go, he's probably over here at this building right now. You can watch me. Go meet him.
Mm-hmm. And he's like,
okay.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Bye.
Toodles.
Toots.
Toodles, toots.
Yeah.
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 And
it really rolls off the tongue.
But I do it was a very cordial breakup, which I don't, which I kind of like. But I don't like that he just gave her a ring. She was going to get married to him. She strung him along big time. Mm-hmm. There's another cordial breakup in You've Got Mail, which I like more. It's very similar. Like, it's just not going to work. But it's kind of more mutual. Mm-hmm. And they also weren't on their way to getting married. Mm-hmm. So it works a little better. But I think Nora Ephron, she just likes the cordial breakups. The very nice breakups.
Who wouldn't want a cordial breakup?
I know. I feel like that's probably one of the most unrealistic things about this movie mm-hmm. is that breakup. Mm-hmm. But yeah, cordial breakup would be. Those are that's what I've been trying to work on with you for so long.
Have you ever had a cordial breakup?
I mean, I've had breakups that were not
like a disaster.
Not a disaster, but they weren't. It didn't seem as easy breezy as this.
I don't think anybody ever walks away, or very rarely walks away from a breakup, and they're just like, we are both happy with this. We are glad.
Equally happy.
This is great. Thank you very much. Have a nice life.
That's kind of what the You Got Mail breakup is like, and I kind of believe it. And I believe that could happen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely not in this situation.
Yeah, not most of the time.
Yeah. They should make a sequel with Bill Pullman character, see what happens to him after the breakup. Like, what does he do?
Is Bill Pullman alive?
Yes.
He is?
I have no reason to believe that he's not.
Okay. Bill Paxton died.
Yes.
Okay.
He was in Titanic. Back to Titanic.
He was in Titanic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Back to Titanic and back to death. Okay. Now, on that note, I think we're done. Are we done?
Bill Pullman is alive. He recently turned 68 years old.
Yeah, what?
He's looking good.
Yeah.
I like him. Look at him all salt and pepper with his beard.
Look up Bill Pullman, everybody, and admire.
That's great. Look. Focus.
Yeah. Looking good.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
Good job, Bill Pullman.
So thank you for listening to our podcast.
Thank you for
Pulling
listening.
for Pullman, it's called. And until next time, when we watch the movie Independence Day. Are we done? Pulling for Pullman.
I like that a lot.
You married a regular comedian.
Oh man, we should just after this, because we were very insistent we were going to watch all the Tom Hanks movies. We should just stop and switch over to Bill Pullman movies. Pulling for Pullman.
I think there are less of them. There's probably a lot, but I think there are less than Tom Hanks movies.
Well,
if we're talking about just like starring roles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho. We're done here. Are we done here?
I'm looking up how many movies Bill Pullman's been in.
Well, okay.
Okay. We're not done here.
We're not done. So I'll sing a song.
I'm not done.
Looking up Bill. You just quoted the very first Wheezy Waiter video.
I did.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Well, it's okay. It's hard to know. A lot of these are TV series.
You're not going to be able to find
it's
this out
less
quickly.
than 99.
Well, Tom Hanks's were I think it was like how many 50 some of starring roles that weren't
How
cameos.
many movies has Bill Pullman starred in? Google's gonna know. At least 67.
Yeah, but if you look up Tom Hanks, it'll say something similar. Even though my final count was less than that. If we're talking about just starring roles.
How many movies has Tom Hanks starred in? At least 96.
96.
Okay.
Yeah, but I ended up with like 50 or 60 some in our list.
Okay.
So yes.
It's 67 or less.
So the Bill Pullman list will be less, which is good. So we're switching over to Bill Pullman.
We're never going to talk about TH again. Don't even say the words around us.
Yeah. Yeah, don't even. No, we're going to keep watching Tom Hanks movies. Maybe we'll do Bill Pullman later.
Okay. Pulling for Pullman needs to happen. I feel like this is you
the problem is
cursed yourself.
The problem is our podcast is not even Tom Hanks related title. It's Inflictness and in Health.
Yes, but our new podcast that will start just for the Bill Pullman thing will be specific to him.
Pulling for Pullman.
And he's going to come on our show.
Yeah, if we name it after him.
We'll tell him how good his hair and beard are.
If we name it after him, it's more likely that he'll come out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And also, Tom Hanks, we still want you to come on to this podcast. We haven't mentioned that.
You have great hair, too.
We didn't talk about you at all in this movie, either. You were great.
You were great.
In fact, you did too good because you made her sad. So
you made me really sad.
So stop being so good, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. Are we done?
With each other?
No.
Is this a cordial breakup?
I don't want to break up. Do you want to break up?
I mean, it's Valentine's Day. They broke up on Valentine's Day.
They did. We have a kid.
Let's not.
Okay, let's not.
Let's cordially not break up.
I love it.
I love you.
I love you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Bye. This is a disaster.